The Vincentian mission at DePaul takes many forms, and it isn't restricted just to work here at home. For example, a professor in the College of Communication has worked extensively in Kenya to help people in that African country deal with some pretty critical issues. I saw firsthand the difference she is making.
No, because
DePaul professor Dr. Teresa Mastin combines the practices of mass media and public relations with healthcare, with hopes to make a difference. When she's not teaching, she spends her time in Nairobi, Kenya, serving the Kenyan Voluntary Women's Rehabilitation Center, better known as the Her Story Center.
we have a responsibility to make sure that people know what's going on, but we also have a responsibility to make sure that we get the message right.
She wanted the organization to know and learn how to work with the media to get their message out.
From a communication perspective, I thought it was absolutely amazing that they've been in business for 20 years, but nobody really knew what they did.
The Her Story Center helps women from the slums get back on their feet after being sex workers. Women like Ann. The center helped Ann get the health care she needed. She also was given a loan to fund a business to support herself. Dr. Mastin is incorporating her work with the Her Story Center in Nairobi, Kenya, and incorporating it into her classes. She says it's a win-win situation because it allows her to enhance her skill set and an opportunity for her students to do hands-on work. Dr. Mastin has taught her students to develop public relation campaigns for the center. Some projects include creating brochures and updating the organization's website. Graduate student Michael Lassiter says he's never had as unique a professor as Dr. Mastin.
She does a good job, like I said, of bringing everything full circle in the classroom. So she's actually asking her students to create plans or campaigns or PR methods to bring awareness to each of the organizations.
Because of Dr. Mastin's upbringing, she feels it's important to live out DePaul's Vincentian mission and to encourage her students to do the same.
It was the things like the Vincentian mission that made it possible for me to be where I am.
Dr. Mastin feels we are all responsible for each other and wants to do her part in that. And she likes being a part of a university community that feels the same way. Dr. Mastin has plans to return to Kenya in March of next year and will be accompanied by one of her graduate students. They'll be working on a series of media advocacy campaign workshops for various organizations.
Coming up after the break,